Welcome back to Chapman News. And Angie, let me throw you a curveball.
Throw me a curveball.
From illegal sports betting, again. 2, competition heating up on the track. The sports drama has been nothing short of intense.
Oh, really? Well, let's hear more about all of that from our sports reporter, Caroline Chang. What do you got for us, Caro?
Thanks, Angie and Nico. The drama is big, and the headlines are even bigger. Starting with some mid-season football commotion, the New York Giants, who have a 2-8 record, fired head coach Brian Daboll. After a close loss to the Chicago Bears on Sunday, team president John Mara and chairman Steve Tisch said it was in our best interest to make a change. Now, when Brian Daboll first joined in 2022, he was named Coach of the Year and led the team to their first postseason win in over a decade. For now, Mike Kafka, the offensive coordinator, will take over on an interim basis. And there's another major firing to report today. The Dallas Mavericks have dismissed general manager Nico Harrison. He was the manager responsible for the trade of Luka Doncic to the LA Lakers 9 months ago. Now, there are also more allegations of sports gambling and professional athletes cheating. This time, it's Major League Baseball. Cleveland Guardian pitchers Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz have been indicted. Prosecutors say they took bribes to rig pitches for the benefit of sports bettors. The MLB started investigating in July when it was noted that there was unusually high betting activity when the pair pitched. Prosecutors allege the pitchers worked with 2 unnamed gamblers from the Dominican Republic and would tell them what types of pitches they would throw in games. For example, Clase is accused of speaking with a bettor minutes before he took to the mound, saying he would throw a pitch slower than 97.75 miles per hour. 4 minutes later, the bettors profited $11,000. Ortiz appeared in court yesterday where he was released. However, he had to surrender his passport and post a $500,000 bond. His attorney told CBS there is no credible evidence against Ortiz. Clase has not yet been arrested. Joseph Nocella Jr., the U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of New York, says, quote, "They betrayed America's pastime." And the battle for the F1 World Championship is coming down to the finish line. And the carnival of action certainly came to life this past weekend at the Brazilian GP. Current championship leader Lando Norris carved the road to first, but the weekend was grim for runner-up and teammate Oscar Piastri, who finished P5. But from the bottom, the 4-time world champion Max Verstappen took his start in the pit lane after getting out in Q1 for the first time ever. The whole race was full of overtakes and action, but the real star of the show was the one and only Max Verstappen, clawing his way through that grid.
Where does Verstappen come out?
It's been a fairly vulnerable tyre this match, so yeah, do your best.
I'll take the loose.
By the very last lap, he was chasing down Kimi Antonelli, the Italian 19-year-old, but Antonelli held on by 0.3 of a second and made his best ever finish in F1 at P2. Out on top, Lando Norris snatched his first win in Brazil, and the last time someone made a finish from the pit lane to P3 was in 2014 by Lewis Hamilton. The current driver championship standings are Lando at 390 points, followed by Oscar at 366, and then Max at 341. Only 3 more races to go, and it'll be a gamble to know what will happen at the next race in Las Vegas next week. But now, intercepting big time, it's a sport on the rise under Friday Night Lights. And the International Federation of American Football says it's one of the fastest growing youth sports in America. The sport is even being added to the LA 2028 Olympics. I spent time with the Orange Lutheran High School flag football team as they prepared for their showdown against J. Sarah for the CIF final. Check it out.
A girl playing in a boys league, they can't really have as much playing time or can't have as many opportunities as these boys do, and so now as flag football for girls becoming an actual sport, now they just have more opportunities to grow and excel in the sport that they love.
Julia Oberholzer is a senior wide receiver and linebacker on the OLU team. She has seen the team grow since flag football was added as a girls' high school sport in California in 2023. Julia and the other seniors have laid the groundwork for freshmen like wide receiver starter Angelina Dubois, nicknamed Happy, who says she's found so many friends through the sport.
I feel like it's just bringing a whole community together, whether it's in a school, a club, or making friends around the whole nation, even the world.
Last year, the team won its first CIF championship, and head coach Kristen Sherman would love to add another.
To have these younger girls out here that will have the opportunity to be able to play college football and to get free education in some cases to go play college football is pretty amazing.
That's a hard game that's going to happen, and it's going to be exciting to watch.
You couldn't take your eyes off the field. Neck and neck, both teams fought hard, exchanging points. But in the fourth quarter, J. Sarah came out on top with freshman quarterback Kate Myers scoring the final touchdown. Olu in the final minute of the game was able to rally back, charging down to the end zone, but ultimately the win went to the Lions 25-20. Despite the loss, the passion and grit shown by the Lancers was undeniable, and they still came away with a silver medal for their 24-3 record. Although their season has come to a close, their love for the sport will not fade.
Best safety in the country.
I love playing flag mostly because of the girls and the coaches. It's just like such a family and a community here, and I love being a part of that.
We start seeing these 4-year-old kids playing flag football now, and I just super excited for the future and where it's going to lead, and to see what it looks like in 10 years. It's the fastest growing sport in the country.
Told me their theme this year was to raise the bar. And while it may not have been the result they wanted, the story they're telling is certainly raising the bar. From the sidelines to making headlines, the future looks bright for the Olu Lancers and for the sport of flag football. To follow the team, check out their Instagram at Olu Flag Football. And the action in sports has been non-stop. But that's all I have for you. My name is Caroline Chang, and we'll be right back after this break.